Open Twitter. Open Twitter.
Testing.
Testing.
I will check for you as well.
Oh yeah, we're live, baby.
Nice. Okay. Do we do intros again?
Yeah.
All right. You start.
Hi everybody. I'm Reka the ETH, and I'm a marketer, founder, builder. I'm very excited to roast people. Also, self-proclaimed slash very very much branded as wholesome on the internet. So this is definitely not on brand. But I think the contrast of us trying to roast and being extremely wholesome and helpful is actually pretty nice. Over to you, Emily.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily. I'm the CMO of Hype. This is our episode 2 of our high-speed crypto marketing roast. So episode 1, that was our first time ever. We turned out being way too wholesome. So hopefully we have some people joining that will help us roast. And I also think this time we have a lot of people that are showing us product and website and also iterations from the first episode. So I'm really excited to see everything. And it looks like we do have some comments coming in. So yeah, please help us because we're not so great at being actual roasters. So
No,
maybe we
but
start.
and since this is the first roast that we're doing in separate locations, we're also having some troubles in the admin situation. So it's only Emily who can see everything. So it's giving a little bit of operational overhead. Um, but we're all here to, you know.
Okay. All right. So I have a lot of buttons. I can bring up comments. Can you bring up comments, Reka?
No.
Evan says destroy us. I don't know if I can. I will try my best. I did not emotionally prepare since the last one. But okay, let's get started.
Yeah.
Let's bring up some people.
Hey,
Hi.
Hello.
welcome back. Welcome back for the second round.
Good to see you again. Yeah, so I was also the first guest on the first round, so thank you for having me again. You roasted the website too nicely, I have to say, the first time around, but there was some constructive feedback over there, which we took to our heart and fixed. We made a lot of changes. So we'd love for you to roast the website, addressable.io.
All right.
Pull
Reka,
us
you
up.
can't share.
I can't do anything. So I'm just here
Okay.
for commenting on Twitter and responding to people on Twitter and doing the roast.
All right. So I'll pull this up. So it's addressable.io. Is this the updated one? Because I swear this looks exactly the same.
Yeah, if you browse it, if you browse it, you'll see some changes.
All right, let's hit it. Also, the web thing.
I don't know. This is looking exactly the same as like 2 months ago, right?
You'll see changes if you'll scroll it,
Okay.
but
All right, we're browsing.
The thing I don't remember, so this is perfect. I remember the colors. I don't remember our problems. So yeah, let's go.
I actually remember the problems. I remember I said this did not make a lot of sense because it just showed the product. I think you edited it, so that's good. There's way too much white space here, so I feel like you could really take up more of the screen. The Web3 growth platform, it looks like you made small iterations, but I was expecting a complete revamp. So I'm a little bit underwhelmed right now. But that's also because you set me up, I think, like you made a graphic of us, you were ready to go. So I was ready to see like, oh, they're doing a full like color change. But this looks,
Okay.
I think this looks better. This looks better. There's benefits here.
Can you go back to the top, please?
Yeah.
Drive growth through super targeted user acquisition using on-chain data. You see, like I kind of like even reading it, it makes so much more sense.
Yeah. The other thing I remember telling you was with SaaS products, I just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Maybe that's just me, but you're really missing out having a button here of just get started. So book a demo,
There
get
is a
started.
button.
I know you have it on the right. Yeah, it's on the top right though, and people's eyes are going to go here and possibly this like massive white space.
Okay, double down on that. I usually am lost also. Like I will never book a demo. Only if I'm really, really interested or if I'm really desperate. If I have other options, I will not book a demo. And I know we talked about this last time. I remember that it's a high barrier. And yeah, I don't know how the product's looking. If there's a lightweight version, I can at least go and explore or see what the tool looks like more than the little video on the side. By the way, I think to save some of that white space, you could just extend the video to be a little larger, back onto the left.
I would also add a button here on the bottom. Okay. Is that helpful? You're really silent.
This is really, really helpful. Check out what happens if you click Get Started. You were upset the first time about the flow of that.
Please. No.
Is there pricing now? There's pricing.
We listen. I mean, it's a gradual growth, but we're starting to be a bit more transparent. We still have some room to go though.
No, this is great. I don't like how there's no pricing here, but I do like that there is more transparency. So I actually just went in to check your tool stack to see if you're tracking anything, if you have Microsoft Clarity. It looks like you're using Clearbit, you have HubSpot. But yeah, I think the next step is just getting some qualified traffic and seeing what people are doing on your site. But yeah, white space, add some call to action buttons, also check where people are pausing and what they're clicking on. I think I said it too early when I said these are benefits. It's actually features. So it does, I already know the tool, so I know what it does. But I think now that you have made iterations, do some A/B testing and see where people are dropping off or clicking on.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Of course, see you on the third one.
How do I kick people off?
Much to improve for the third round.
Awesome. Thanks so much for the trust. Bye-bye.
Okay, who's next? I want to see some product. Who has product? Okay, hello.
Hey.
Hi, Samuel.
Hey, Samuel.
What up? How are you guys?
Hello. How are you? Give us what we're doing.
Yes, you can go to the webpage. It is DTech, like D and then tech.vision. And the basic question is how to actually communicate the product. It's like you can go there.
How do I spell it? What?
It's in the
Vision.
Private. Yeah, I haven't been able to get a proper good domain yet.
Domains are expensive these days. I completely understand.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so
I didn't want to go through a rebrand yet, so. Yes.
So no one does apps and frames like us. My first notion is the apps and frames, the bottoms of the letters are cut down. It looks very wonky. Like if I made it, or if a person with no web experience made it. But I just, in the meantime, I pulled up the website for myself too.
For me, it's so much words that I really need to take a look and understand to know what it is. So you're missing like a visual, and I rather you show me, not tell me directly. So what is a app or frame that you make that is so much better than everyone else? I want to visually see it. So I guess I have to scroll down, and I do see a testimonial, so that's great. But why isn't there like a carousel or rolling list of apps and frames and what they actually do?
Yeah, there is further down, but I should probably just have it up there.
Where is it further down? Wall of DTech. I see.
Well,
that's the full testimonial list. Yeah.
This is a lot of words. We need more. We needed images like 50 feet ago, 50 centimeters.
And I
finally got here.
So yeah, scrolling through all the way down to this funnel thing, and then down to the very bottom to see the actual frames. And I know what frames are, so I kind of know. But this is the only place where I'm confirmed what you actually do is that I have an idea and you build the actual frame for me for making that happen. So conveying that at the top with the copy
Yeah.
would
It's
be,
also
like Emily said, there's so many words that even if this, first of all, the apps being cut off distracts me enough that I don't think about if you're building the frames for me. So yeah, communicating that a little bit in the copy at the top with the examples being much higher up, rather than the screenshot of you being shouted out,
Yep.
would be a better option.
Yeah. It's completely flipped basically. And also on mobile, I personally use Warpcast on mobile phone. So if that's where your prime audience is, right? So if I'm clicking on your website from Warpcast or Farcaster, not any other client, on mobile, I literally, my thumb is going to get tired. It's already tired right now. And by the time I even understand what you do visually, it's at the very bottom. So the storytelling is actually flipped. You need to start with the actual value or benefit and then explain how you do it. And throughout the page, give people opportunities to connect to you. You're answering all of the questions without even telling them what it is and how it benefits them yet. The other thing I'll add is this part is the most engaging for me. I see visuals, but I actually don't understand what these frames do. So yes, if I'm on
that is more just shout outs. That isn't actually even like full frames.
Okay.
But then put in the frames.
Okay, so I should then really have a grid of like all the frames and all the different things at the top.
Yes.
More so what the frames do. Like, I don't know, X company grew their community 100% using this frame we made for them.
They reached this many mints off of these in one day from ideation to delivery or something like that. Because I want to be fast, you're good with the tech, and you make my vision come to life super fast and efficient.
Yeah, nice.
Awesome. Thank you, Samuel.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, right.
Okay. I have to kick people from the studio too.
I'm looking. Okay. Yes, do that. Can we do Garden next?
Yeah.
Check.
Hello.
Hello. You're muted.
We're not ready.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Hey, guys. I was talking on mute.
Hello.
No problem.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
What are we calling up?
So you can check garden.finance. Also, we have implemented a bunch of feedback you guys shared last time. Like, we have a mascot now. There's no Pepe anymore. And we have more streamlined content. I don't know if you guys have time to try out the app, or you could just see the website if do you.
Let's start with the website.
There's so much white space. It's missing something here.
A button.
It's missing a photo.
Yeah, or
the button's here. Okay, let's do mobile and see.
Yeah.
And just for context, so the first time I remember, it was socials only, and there was a lot of Pepe memes, like you said.
Yes.
And now we have a website, so that's cool. Yeah, it's another really wordy website. You could have a very easy diagram of a bridge, like a visual of what tokens, what chains. Mm-hmm. This animation's way too slow.
It's fine on desktop. Oh yeah, no, actually, no. It says 60 seconds and it feels like it's 60 seconds.
Yeah, it says 60 seconds, but it takes 6 hours. It's too hard to roast, I know.
Okay, also, yeah, I'm at the 60 seconds still, and it's just so many words, and there's and everything's lowercase, which I know it's what we do on Twitter, but if you scroll down a little bit more, Emily, we see like the title probably should be lowercase.
Blazing fast and secure.
Yeah.
Also, I need to like really like break my back a little to read the text on my desktop, and I'm wearing my glasses today, so yeah, there's something about the text. It looks very generic. I do like this, but again, it's a visual. Bring it up higher.
And it feels so. You do mostly DeFi, and this feels a lot more like a SaaS website instead of a DeFi website. Like, I just want to know give me less features with more efficiency in the letters again. So wait, let me pull it up, Emily, because you keep clicking away. But
Where am I?
I like that you have testimonials, but I would put them a little lower maybe, and instead reduce text, and at the top, especially with the blazing fast and secure, can you give us either a different animation or something that gives us an opportunity to have less letters and more to see it? Okay, let's look at the app real quick.
Okay, moving to the app. This felt like a completely different adventure for me.
This is our version 1. So if you go back to the landing, or here also, if you cross this pop-up, you can see add to on top. The banner.
Okay, that's no. Fix that immediately. So why is that not updating to launch app? So okay,
Yeah.
I will go to version 2, but I would not click that. And
Same.
okay,
I don't even read it.
this looks like a classic bridge and swap UX to me. So yeah, very classic. I would say take a look at Catalyst and Crosscats. They, I think, are building something really similar, and they also have a really fun lore. So whenever you bridge over to Bitcoin, they have different characters, and you see the characters flying through. But yeah, I think a lot of the fixing needs to be on this homepage because it's very wordy and there's a lot of white space.
Yeah, if we're going with the garden scheme and the app interface, we could have a little bit more of that at the bottom maybe. Or like when I finish, as a reward, I get flowers growing from the bottom or something like that to keep the branding a little bit more top of mind. All right.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I would like you guys to go through the Twitter also once to see.
Oh, so we're doing 3 reviews. Oh no, we have like waiting. We can't now.
Thank you. Goodbye.
See you next time.
Okay.
Emily, by the way, is this your notifications? Because we have to silence those. They're really disruptive.
No, I don't have any messages. No one is messaging me, unfortunately.
All right.
So it's not me.
Hey, Carly.
Hi, guys. How
Hello.
are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. The feedback is great. Loving it.
We're a little spicy from last time, and maybe fast.
Too wholesome, people are saying, but no one else is roasting in the comments. If you have a really good roast, please
doing enough.
It,
like it's
and I will bring it up. Okay, what are we pulling up?
We are pulling up our website. It's survivehumanity.org.
Okay.
I might see myself during this, but we'll see.
Is this correct?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So
is this onchain?
It will be. We're gonna have NFT memberships, and then we're going to launch a token.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you face this website towards non-crypto people, and crypto is the means to an end, or is this?
I want it to be mainstream everywhere, so people can donate with dollars, crypto. But the membership, if you want to join our community, you'll have to buy the NFT.
Sorry, I'm just laughing. Lou's comment. This do be looking Shopify like.
And I kind of wanted that just because I want it to be like anybody can come. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yes. So it's so far, I don't feel like I would be enticed by this website to either know what to. The 2 call to action buttons, commit and survive, to me aren't clear. What are those for? And they are targeting a same incentive in my brain. So they're not really separated of which one do I do if I want to partake. And I don't know what I'm partaking in. Okay. It feels like there's an entity based on the copy here. It feels like there's an entity that's doing something charitable. I don't know what it is and how I can participate. So instead of the pictures and the stock photos and everything below, it would be nice if it was either a visual or a graphic or an animation that shows how there's a community of people and they get together and they pool funds and something happens. So it's an immediate trigger or an immediate conversion in my brain. Like, oh, if I put money on the first button, like I'm helping these people. You just
Okay.
said that.
I will say, as soon as I saw this immediately got me, empowering underserved communities, because I got what it was, and I was like, oh no, this is even more wholesome than like how do you roast this? You're actually doing something great. I don't spot any grift. I completely agree. These buttons are very confusing, and I would need to read this text. Also, there's so much white space up here. And after I read this, I immediately went to the photos without knowing what it does. I personally want to click survive just because that seems more fun, but it's really guiding me. So I'm going to click on survive, and this takes me nowhere. So make sure, yeah, it just says coming soon. So maybe don't even include this until this is ready, or have more details on how you can capture someone's email or Telegram or Twitter so you can update them. I still don't know what it does. So it looks like we would have to read. And okay, so down here, I understand. And this looks like it's more of a NGO or charity. I would really love to see and understand exactly, if I am contributing, what I'm getting out of it. So a really good website, if I can pull it up to show you, is only.one. They took a really tech and SaaS approach, but I really like it because they quantify exactly, whenever you donate, what you're doing for the environment. So I'll show you an example, and then
like do you know, at the airport there, and in different establishments, there's these water systems as well, and they immediately show you, as you're pouring the water, what you're changing. So a counter by the second of how many people have been helped, or how much money has been pulled, and how many families are just recipients it's been given to, or it's being given to at the moment, would be lovely.
Yeah.
What do you want to throw here, Emily?
Okay. Is that?
Thank you, guys.
What did you want to throw, Emily? The only one.
Oh yeah, it's just the stats, you know, like I know if I'm spending $10 a month, I'm getting 64 trees and 5 corals. And then when you actually go into it, it tells you where, and you're like, oh wow, I contributed to this grove in the Philippines, and then you just feel good about it. So it's like a SaaS product. It's almost like a Netflix subscription, and you know exactly what you're going to get. So I hope that is helpful, but thank you so much, Carly.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. See you next time. I'm really hoping, this is actually so nice that we're sparsing these out into months, and people can come back and review their revised things. It's an ongoing consultancy for free.
Okay, so I'm going to bring Keckers on stage, because this is going to be the complete opposite of whatever we just saw. Are you there? Because we just see a black box.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
How's it going?
It's good.
Are we?
What are we putting
you can review our website today. It's just nectar.ai.
Okay.
Oh my god! So I just opened it. So spooky.
Oh god, really? So I got this spiel yesterday, but I did not look at any of it until now, because I give the fresh impression.
I'm glad I didn't get the spiel. It's already spooky.
Welcome to Nectar AI. Select your gender preference, 18 plus only. By continuing, you can. Okay, so first off, tell me what I'm doing. Like, maybe say like make a friend.
Is this my gender, or is this the AI that I'm creating's gender?
Okay.
Or is this what I'm being curated to, or is this what I'm making?
It's a curation step.
I'm clicking on girls.
Like, put it there.
Getting risky to click more. Full value, Dan. Okay.
Oh, it so feels like porn.
Yeah, I don't like this actually.
Is it porn?
Do you have a friendly version? Is there a more like PG-13 version? Because this is feeling like it's feeling not wholesome. It is a full 180 right now.
There's like probably like there's gonna be like a toggle that comes out for more like family-friendly audiences.
Okay. So what does that mean? You mean like when I go back to the original page and I can choose let's go back. All right. Going from like saving the environment.
Like probably in like I want to say 2 weeks or so, there'll be like different fantasies, I guess, like curated for more generalized audiences.
Okay, so we actually have There's some good comments. Literally, who would be looking for a fam-friendly AI girlfriend? That is true. That is
For
very
real,
true.
Evan.
Okay.
Okay, let's go actually to the site. So we
Do we go
kind of get,
guys?
it's unsure. So like, do you want to be more upfront that this is porn? Or is this like I feel like I'm being held up in the air about it. Like I don't know if I'm continuing with this website, is it gonna get naughty, or am I just like chilling and having a fun time and having a new friend? Like I feel like it's very in between.
I think it's like the goal is like it's basically like immersive AI, right? So like you can have any sort of experience that you want. I think the existing landing page is obviously curated to make it obvious that you can push things to the limits without people having to ask like, oh, what is the difference between this and like character AI, right? I think it's like painted to be like much more obvious that you can have like any sort of conversation. But I do think like a toggle will probably make things like family friendly without, I guess, like making it such that audiences feel like uncomfortable when they like kind of like go on the site.
Okay, so I opened the site.
Mission accomplished.
Yes, so I 100% feel like I'm browsing porn stars. Like the website as it looks like the color
the way that the males look, or is it just
right.
like because
no,
it's like
I'm on the women's right now.
It's like
can I finish, both of you?
Yeah,
so
sorry, go.
the colors, the setting, it looks exactly as if you're on one of the corn sites, and I don't know if you want to convey that. It's very subliminal, so it suggests that I could maybe do that, but I don't know if that is the value out of your product, because if you want to introduce a family-friendly version, then maybe having the website be less suggestive to directly be taking me to naughty content ideas might be a good way. But maybe from a business perspective, that's what you want to do. But right now it's really lingering in between the two, and it makes me confused a little bit as a user.
I mean, yeah, I think you have to lean into one thing and scale from there, because like you're targeting two very distinct needs and two very distinct audiences and very different emotional needs. I guess like when I think of Bumble, there's like Bumble BFF, but I come here and I know immediately this is not an AI therapist. You know, like this guy has his shirt off, so. I'm sure it converts depending on what your messaging is and to who. And I do think there is a growing demand and need for these things. So I can imagine you can also tap into Web2 audiences. Is there an on-chain component, or is that completely abstracted?
Like all of these companions and fantasies themselves will be like on-chain. So like they'll be like completely monetized. So like you could make your own companion, whether that's like female or male or anime. And then like it'll be like an agent that can act on your behalf as well.
So I can monetize it. So it's like a Notion template. I can create a marketplace of AIs and make money off of it if I'm really good at it.
Exactly. Like the whole goal is like you make the most immersive AI possible. And I think that starts with like a visual step, because people inherently have like stronger emotional connections once they like understand like who it is that they're actually talking to, rather than like a faceless AI.
It doesn't, so the website does not tell me that I'm here to make money and create AIs. And I don't know if I need to program, or I just feed it content, or if I just chat with it to create it. So like all of these different, it feels like this is, again, I'm going back to the point of it's very in between. So I don't know if I'm just using them, if I'm creating them. I don't know if this is actually going to sexual content or just chatting. So lean into at least the copy and then adjust the design also to align with your business decisions in this way, because right now it's in between, and maybe that's hurting you.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
What is the most wholesome one that I can click on that is like safe? Oh, something just changed. Is there anything like safe I can click on? Okay, yeah. Look like it.
I think you kind of have to like do your own browsing. There's like, if you search like on like community and you go to like fantasies and you type in like Godzilla, like there's like some really random ones, right? Like people have like all sorts of different fan fictions that they kind of create for this sort of stuff.
Okay, great. All right, thank you so much. There's some really good questions here, and yeah, I'll just read them out to you. But someone asked if they can have a discount code. Evan had us a really like valid question. What kind of age gating do you have? And I think this is important. And if you need help, please reach out to her. And other than that, thank you so much, Keckers. Let's go somewhere in between this and the last one.
Yep. I'm answering questions rapidly. Can you kick people from backstage so that we can fill up in case they don't leave themselves?
Yes. Hello, Mista.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. What are we looking at?
Okay. Yeah. Where should I put the link that I want to share?
Private chat.
Should I send it to y'all? Okay, cool. What time is it for y'all?
8:30 for me.
It's like
8:30?
1:30. Yeah.
8:30 and
We're up.
1:30?
Yeah.
Wow,
Mista's
okay.
in the wave. So good morning.
Yeah, good morning. It's 6 a.m. Happy to be here.
Oh, cool.
Thanks for joining so early. Good morning.
Oh wait, this is
wrong
this
website.
is not.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No,
No
no, I
worries.
sent the link.
Wait, Reka.
I sent the link in the chat. It's in all the chats, Emily. That's leading.
There's two things actually that this will provide a bit more context. I guess we could share this after.
The freeze. Let's
I
go
love the
freeze.
juxtaposition of this.
Okay, also,
okay.
Little context. Are we reviewing the website or is this a campaign? Because you sent a tweet as well.
This is a campaign, yes.
Okay, so let's start with the tweet maybe, no? Because this is where people would be funneled in from. So Emily, it's in our Telegram chat. If you can click the link as well.
Oh, you guys, I only have 2 hands and 2 screens. Okay, let's try. Okay, so the idea is people would see this first?
Yeah, I think so. So people see the post, freezing mainnet. Yes. So we're freezing mainnet.
Yes. So as part of our mainnet, as we were approaching mainnet, every week, every couple of weeks, we would tweet out loading mainnet, and it would have a bar, right? And the bar would go up a little bit per week. And you could maybe see where this is going or went, where, we wanted to do some more audits, and it took a little bit more time than we thought. So the loading bar is now frozen. So it's a campaign to kind of give back to our community that used our testnet 1, and as well as to get people who did not use our testnet additional ways to come on board and learn more about us and the applications that are building with us.
That's actually really sweet. You're biding your time while also providing value and something cute and fun. Okay, let's see the website. Emily, let's go to the freeze.
Okay. Okay. Well, is this Jenny? Just a question.
Yes, that's Jenny.
Is this Jenny?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I think we've said nothing but compliments is what I realized. But real quick,
Jenny is our mascot and our CEO's dog.
What?
Cute.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see the website.
Go ahead.
This would actually stop. This would stop the scroll for me. However, when I go through the rest of the thread, the visual identity just gets broken. So this is still kind of connected, but then I think the text, when I first saw the website, it made me think of, what is that TV show where they're all like winter is coming?
No, it's not.
It's the name of that TV show.
It's Frozen, but that's the pun. It's because it's the freeze and it's the same typo and typeface as Frozen.
I see. Okay.
Go to the
cultural references. Then this is where it gets really disconnected for me. I don't know why. I was trying a little bit, even though it's going quite.
Emily, go to the website.
Website wise, I'm on the web. Is it my internet?
I think it's your internet. I'm not sure. I was wondering if it's my internet.
Yeah. It's
Okay. Let's see
no,
the
it's my
website.
internet. My internet froze on the freeze.
No.
It's on the website.
No. Okay, the freeze. It's getting cold outside.
Can you guys not hear me?
No, not really. So just
it's pretty laggy.
okay, I'll comment on the website. You just scroll slowly and then
All right.
we'll match. I get the Frozen reference. I actually dig. I see a lot of movie references these days, so in crypto marketing, which is crazy. I just saw, I think, one of the Solana projects using Shrek as or the Shrek book as one of them. So it resonates. You guys are aware of cultural moments right now. I don't have a Jenny, and it's unclear to me if I can participate because maybe I'm a person that I would. But the steps are clear. I don't know. Let's see more.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard me earlier, but this text was so tiny. So I only know Jenny because I like broke my neck a little bit to read this. I do like the visual immediately. It looks like, do I need a Jenny to freeze? So like I immediately want to know how can I be involved? Or is it just core community members?
Right.
And then
yeah,
if you scroll further down, if you scroll further down, there's a visual with a frozen Jenny with 55,000. Are these already frozen Jennies? I don't get from the text. Or are they already frozen, or are these Jennies that could be frozen?
Yeah, these are Jennies that are frozen. It says in the text 54,000 frozen Jenny.
But the frozen Jenny is frozeable or frozed or have been frozen.
It says frozen, so it's like they've been frozen.
Okay, and then the leaderboard is: do I freeze multiple ones? Like, how do people get 61,000 Jennies? Or are they like, it's if you want me to re-engage in your funnel and be in the leaderboard, I want to know what I do to even get to 2,000, like it feels like a large gap. If I'm a person who's newly coming in and I'm not already a community member, I don't already have a Jenny to freeze and haven't participated in your previous activities, then it would be nice to not be alienated from the leaderboard and have a clearer path into it other than freezing a Jenny. Or maybe when I freeze a Jenny is what it comes up. We just don't see it yet because we didn't freeze one. This is cool though.
Yeah, I'll add to this. I think overall, I like the creative direction. I like the animation on the tweets. The actual thread got a little confusing with me, like why is Super Mario there? And then once I'm here, if I'm not part of Initia already, or if I just came across this, because hopefully you have some viral loop where after someone freezes the Jenny, they share about it or they post it. I want to know immediately, can I partake? How do I partake? What will I earn? And it's here, it's just in different places. I would also move this part below this graphic you have, because I understand you need to, this is like your ecosystem, but I would love to understand what freezing a Jenny even does, what it gets me. And a lot of the points you brought up, Reka, I agree with. It's like, I will go to the leaderboard and be like, oh, wow, this person already has 61,000 points. How do I get there? So I think it's just a rebalancing and making sure that it's inclusive for people who may have just seen this.
Okay. Yeah, this is great feedback. Thank you.
Thank you.
See
you next time.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Emily, do some thinking, and I don't know who else we have. I think we still have a full. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, guys.
Hello.
Oh, yes. I was just looking at my website and I was like, oh, thinking what you guys gonna say about it. But good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, my name is Mayna. Yeah, okay. So should we do like a quick intro or what is it?
Yeah, just tell us what to do.
Yeah. I guess you can first go to my website, sproutify.xyz. Let me copy it, and then I also have a demo. Should I tell you guys or do like a 1 to 2 sentence, or you guys roast directly?
We go
No,
directly.
don't tell us.
That's the purest. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Because if we know what we're looking at, it's easier.
Okay.
Sprout, a place to grow your wealth in a digital age. Okay, cool. So it's yield. I immediately need to feel safe. So a lot of feeling safe for me is knowing where I came to your website from, meaning did someone tell me about it? Because it sounds like there is some type of yield capture. And then at least for me, I will immediately want to question what is the yield amount and where does it come from, as well as what is the actual chain. That's my first impression.
I also have on this initial first segment of the website, I would switch the emphasis and weight of the black particles with the animation that moves in green and then another black and then a big text and a small text and a green. It's a lot of different weights of where your eyes have to go. And it I didn't even get to the big text, which I should have in the first place. I started at the figuring out if the black one in the middle is a button or I pull this or what happens with this. And at the animation that also moves if I would put my mouse on it. So I would change the order and play with the colors to balance out the visual weight better for the things that you actually want me to read immediately and click. Because right now those aren't clear.
Yep.
The text is also really small for me. On desktop, you have so much space you can play with. And I have to actually hover to see these animations. But when I first land here, my eyeballs go exactly here. And Reka, I agree with you. Like, I'm confused. Is this a button or what is this? So I'm just curious if I click on your wait list where it takes me. Okay, it takes me to the bottom of the page, it looks like, right here, right?
Yep, to sign up for the email.
Okay, let's go back up and let's go through. So right here is a really good opportunity for you to put some trust badges or just some type of storytelling of like, what is the yield? Where is it coming from? What chains are you available on?
Or even the percentages, because not only safety, but the other thing is what are my gains? Because there's so many places that I can get yield from. And if you go on all of them, the little first value proposition on the website is, am I getting 5%? Am I getting 10%, 12.5%? And then what Emily's saying of all the vaults that I might be using, or what's the technology that you make the yield for me? Because I'm crypto native, I will know most of it. Is it, I don't know, like cross asset staking? Do you utilize other people's pools and then build on top of that? So like I need to have some of that information, even if it's for a less involved audience. The less involved audience care about the number and the safety, but the crypto people who you're mostly targeting will also care about some of the how you make that happen.
Yeah. How Sprout works. So it looks like there's actually a mobile app. So a way you can storytell this is actually put like the App Store and Google Play and say coming soon. So it already implies that you have a mobile app coming. Download Sprout. Okay. Complete your risk assessment. Watch your wealth grow. Yeah. Again, it's like, I understand the premise, but I'm already staking on Lido. I'm already staking on, I don't know, Athena, Renzo. There's so many of these available, and I'm here and I have no idea what is a yield and how secure it is. You tell me it's safe, but I actually don't know how. So I would make sure you storytell those things. But I like the colors. I just think there's a lot of more visual add-on you can do up here, and you don't really see it until like this. Actually, to me, is a way bolder and stronger landing page above the fold than this is. What do you think, Reka?
I agree. And also I just realized the like pixelated little thing about below the Sprout in the initial. It doesn't give anything to me of why it's there. And I think it's a little off the brand. But if you scroll further down, I agree with the simplicity, transparency, and control gives me more. And this visual if you go even further, why Sprout page part, the image on the left, I think is so much stronger with the gradient and the orb, I would I think even remove this little sprout from the middle. And I know that's your brand, but I have a sprout on the right, which is emoji. I would also not have that. But if you want to include the sprout more, there's this green line across your orb. I would just make it seem like a sprout shape more, and maybe turn the orb so that it goes up. People will get the sprout motive, and the green, there's already so many types of green on the website that really gives away the sprout. So to simplify the visual language, there's like 5 different types of green on that one page as well, the yellowish green. So I'm more giving visual advice here, but also, yeah, to take those closer together. We don't need this many different types of green, and visual of sprout, we get it.
Yeah, 100% agree. And I appreciate like how detailed you are, because you are right. Like this actually comes from 2 phases of the branding. And the newer one is like, and then now we have finalized or combining all together. So the whole website will be updated.
Awesome. And then one more is, there's the 3 steps of download Sprout, complete my risk assessment, watch my wealth grow. I would love if there were buttons underneath. And I know that there's a sign up, and I know you don't have the app yet, but Emily said like the coming soon, or the wait list, or the, I don't know, like something that I can click, because that's the point of where you buy me in, and I need the 4th step of action.
Yeah, I would also say like
adding a call to action button.
Yeah.
I would also say like this is actually not as relevant right now because your app isn't live. So I would rather see visuals on where's the yield coming from, how much yield, what vaults, what features will it have, because this is just bloated information if I can't even use it yet. Cool.
Do you guys want to try the demo? It actually shows like why Sprout is special, is when you can actually drag. Anyways, if we
how many people do we have in the waiting room, Emily? Is it still open?
I'm scanning really quickly. There's at least 10, so we can't. And also, if you have a demo, add it to your website, because I don't even see a demo here or a video, but that would be great. So add that there.
It's a clickable demo, so that's why. But anyways, thanks guys for the suggestions.
Thank you.
We'll update it, and maybe next time we can roast the product itself.
Yes, that would be lovely. Good second phase of it. Thank you so much for coming on.
That's great.
Let's rip. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Lots of websites this time.
My internet is not doing great. Let's try Jack.
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yes,
Thanks for having me on.
He asked nicely.
Factory FM. It's a product. I would love for you to go through the full product, but in the interest of time and other people in the waiting room, we did just release a new landing page this week. So let's do a concentrated effort there.
Okay, let's start at the landing page. This is the one that Emily floated on accident.
I snuck it in. Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. The music review app. Okay, so I'm going to review music. Let's go.
My internet's cutting out, so Reka, go ahead with the roast. Unless
if you want me to share my screen and scroll,
I personally like the design.
I appreciate the simplicity, and it tells me what I'm going to be doing. Okay, but then Emily, just scroll slowly. I'll roast, and then you come back when you have internet with the speaking. So I like the initial part because it tells me exactly what I'm going to be doing. The stars or animate when you pull your mouse over it as well, which is helpful. And then the smiley moves with it. So it has fun. It tells me what to do. I like the first part. Let's go further down.
This is a roast, by the way.
I know. Thanks for the reminder. Okay, let's see things that we like, and then we pick it apart, okay? I recognize most of these albums, which is slay, and it pulls me in, and it makes me want to rate it. I don't know what I'm getting for rating. So, like, am I doing free labor for you? Am I training AI? Am I getting rewarded for it? Does it give me curation value? Does it give me points? I don't know what I'm getting. Interesting that I see, maybe because I see people that I know in the top reviews.
I was going to say I see our friends.
Yeah, which is crazy. We're your target audience, probably. It still doesn't tell me, is it just me collecting and curating for myself, or are we creating? I don't know what this is going to be for. As much as I do like curation and rating and tastemaking, I don't know if this is a public good that I'm making, or like, is there financials involved? Is it just for fun and for social clout? But then how am I getting the clout? Is it worth it for me to be really accurate with my rating, or is it just I just 5 stars to everything? Like, what's the comparison, or what is the end result that we're all working towards as a team with my friends that I know here, the top reviews?
Yeah, the other thing I was going to say is, look, I really like the design. When I showed it, I was like, oh, cool. But I get here and I'm like, wait, why do I don't know why I want to review music. I just want to listen to music. This just sounds like an extra job for me. And I just don't know what the benefit is. Is this a social thing? Is this something I can do with my friends? And then Evan also has a good point here. Are these all the same crypto artists we see everywhere? So this seems like a more social layer for a very niche community. That's my take. It's not going to be like a 0 to 1, let's reach the masses. And also music is so subjective, but I just start with the main benefit of, wait, why do I want to review music? I usually, I don't know the benefit from that.
So I guess that's both of our takes here. I clicked on start, by the way. Okay, again, another compliment, but if you scroll actually to the bottom, it's so obvious. There's an arrow, there's a start button. I still don't know why I'm starting, so I get I get stuck. Yeah, again, okay, so I think the main criticism is your value prop. Like, why are we reviewing music?
It's just a music review app. We don't need to mid curve it. It's that's it. To answer, I know this is but this is helpful feedback because that's not abundantly obvious.
Then maybe
I also don't want to give my email. Like, once I see this, I'm gonna drop off. So I'm very curious, what is your conversion rate when people are on?
If you see that there, I'm not sure if you notice that, but for the people that are cagey about any PII or a wallet address, you can also auth with the wallet.
Yeah, I think in general, it's just another gate. So before I even see what the UX looks like, or that it's social, or that do I earn points, I have to still give up some information, whether it's signing my wallet or an email, and it's another step. So I think it's also dependent on how you storytell the social and fun part of it, because I'm sure there's something that is fun about this. The design, this is fun.
What is it, even if it's nothing else in it now, what is it building towards? Like, are we building a pool of information that we then use for putting in some other context infrastructure, like, I don't know, like intuition or something? Like, what's the grander vision that I'm contributing to?
I won't bother. I really am tempted to get up and talk about it, but I won't bother to do that. We're trying to appeal to a very normal audience that would be into a music review app. So not your crypto natives, in the interest of onboarding them and earning their trust and then converting them later on to some more other things. But really that's not relevant, nor is it top of funnel sort of enticement for them. So we've ripped all of that out and we're pretty excited about going after just pretty normal people that want a music review app.
Awesome. Cool. Well, good. Overall, too much compliments, but let's go. Thanks for coming on.
This was wonderful. Thank you both.
Thank you,
Jack. Bye. Okay. I think we have time for one more. Okay. Hello. Maybe 2 more if we're fast.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Okay, what are we doing?
Cool. So we're launching today. So we have a draft post. If you wanna roast that. Otherwise, we also changed the copy of our website, so that could work. I just
okay. So is it the Notion? Are we reviewing copy?
I don't love this.
We can do the website then.
Let's do the website. Nico off now.
I'm just scrolling through, and let's do the website. Okay. This feels like labor.
I don't love the.
Oh
I don't
no,
love this.
no, I don't want. I don't know. I don't want it to feel like that. Let's do the website then.
Okay, no, I'm okay doing this. This is giving kindergarten or preschool. I'm not loving it. Also, it's my 9 p.m. and it feels like, yeah, this is just going from the freeze to this. This looks very childish to me. Launch an on-chain lottery with any token and fund something. Okay, that's decent. Like I understand what's going now live on base and scroll. Okay, remove the thread emoji. I would remove the thread emoji. I don't know why it goes to the Great Wall of China and the American Revolution and Harvard. This isn't giving for me. So, okay, it's kind of losing my attention here.
Oh, they were all funded through lotteries. That's how they're connected. Wait, it's on the landing page. No, I think you haven't been, but I'm also clicking the website and it says the same thing on the website.
Okay. Also, this is a 10-piece thread. It's super, super long. So it started off really like this hook is great. I don't love the visual, but then it goes into storytelling about like the Roman Empire and a lot of other things that I don't think are necessary. There's a lot of beef here. Like it's very dense. So if it's a lottery, I would go straight to, hey, we're live. This is what you can win. This is why it's fun. And then if you have details on how it works and all of that, then do like a blog post, but take people straight to call of action. Because also if you have a 10-piece thread, the impression count is going to get lower each time.
Or you might even lose them after the first one.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Of course. Okay, Emily,
Good
let's rip
roast.
another
Thank
one.
you. Bye.
Thanks, Nico.
Okay, one more, right? Okay.
Yeah. Just one more.
Hello.
Oh, hey guys. Yeah. We'll actually have to go to a call in 3 minutes, so that's just perfect. You can
perfect. All right. What are we pulling up?
Mars-based network, marsbase.network.
Mars.
It's also in the private chat.
Yep.
Cool.
An orange brand.
Yes.
Okay, so we're reviewing the website. Cool.
Yeah, but speed. She has 2 minutes and she has to jump off. Okay,
Yes,
a lot of text here.
Whoa.
These numbers, bring them higher up.
Lots of text. Separate those a little bit because those words of tokenize, raise, borrow, trade, exit, those are the phases I'm going through and they kind of merge into the what I can do that with. So have a tiny bit of space between them, pull up the numbers a little bit higher up from the low.
So lots of empty space.
Yes.
I also don't really know what this means. Like, what is this doing for me? Does this mean like my assets are staked and I can use them? Or, this is RWAs, right? Is this like my house is a liquid and I can do something with
like
it?
RWAs, but more like SAFTs or SAFEs of Web3 companies.
Okay, so that's a little bit unclear. There's also a lot of things people can click on here. I don't know what is Landscape app? Let's just go through and power through. Okay, I like the UX. There is a lot of features here and different things. So I have to do a lot of digging to understand this, but I do like that you show a UX animation.
And the things at the animation, the boxes are different sizes. That really throws me off it just makes it look less clean. The token.
It's a bit of an ecosystem website because we have an OTC marketplace, but then there's also lending protocol, which basically there's a group of companies which we wanted to present here at the same time, not making it too easy to digest. And it's a bit B2B oriented, maybe more so than B2C.
Yeah, there's a lot of the landscape or the ecosystem part. And then after the M-based tokens, very not separated to me. And somehow it's hard to read. I don't know why. It's maybe wide. And then this moving part, this whole page size moving part at the bottom about, I don't know if these are users, these are just logos that mean things to me, but for most people, maybe no, and it takes up a full screen. I think that's a little bit overkill.
Make it smaller.
Yeah, and then the ecosystem part where there's these cards of crypto companies. I don't know. Tell me what these are. Give me a title of our ecosystem or our users or something.
So this is a representation of some of the OTC trades we might have available currently. And if you click on that, you go directly to our manager, because some of the communications always happens sort of in private.
Okay, well, tell me that and the text, so I know when I click, I'm just not clicking a spam link in Telegram.
Yeah, last comment is, if this is more institutional, you should put trusted by and add some logos here. And also still the illiquidity, like what types of assets are these? So SAFs, for example, go straight to that. But that's going to be a lot more clear.
So put the actual thing in the main tagline instead of in a small text underneath it.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know it was here. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's tiny.
For clarity. All right. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Hope you're not
Thank
too late.
you guys a lot. We'll add some stuff to our to-do list and hope to see you next time.
See you next
Bye.
time.
Have a good
Bye.
Yay. Emily, we did it in an hour. Also, only minor inconveniences with the internet. I also like it way better when we're in person.
I know. It'll be easier for me next week when I'm not here.
I know. And we should also figure out how I'm admin so I can do the backstage stuff too.
Yeah, that was a lot of button clicking. Okay, so I think we will continue this as a series, and I know there's a lot of people still backstage and people that we didn't get to, and I think in the future we'll also have some guest judges to help bring the roast on, because yeah, I remember when my internet froze, you just went off on like 20 compliments, Reka.
I know, I'm sorry. I get into compliment mode. This is the list of, we haven't even gotten to everyone that's on the list. So we have to get this going next time, faster. And I have to stop complimenting.
Do you have any last remarks before I end the stream?
No.
Or advice?
Follow both of us because we're really cool, and come to the next one because hopefully we'll be even more rapid. And I don't know how many people we fit into this one, but we'll try to do as much at least the next time as well. Hopefully even looking at this was helpful advice, because I think a lot of the websites are a little bit similar, or the things that we noted out with Emily, I think are very common mistakes, especially with the earlier websites. We did a lot of websites today. I'm very happy about that, and less socials than last time.
Yeah.
So
social.
yeah. Yeah, that's it. Come next time.
If anyone has feedback on how we can make this more beneficial or fun, please let us know as well. So feel free to roast us on how we roast and how we can roast collectively better.
Yep. Except maybe like, yeah, that's good. That's good. Good enough. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.